And I mean, and speaking as you were mentioning, Shep potential being playing like a Grandmaster. Now we do have the Grandmaster division, the big heavyweights, and what heavyweights we have? We have OpiWrites versus Sauerkraut, and oh
Yeah,
boy.
yeah, probably, by my opinion, like two of the best spies in the game right now.
Oh, without a doubt.
I expect absolute fireworks in this one. And actually, if you give me a minute, my replays seem to be missing, so let me go take care of that.
While you do that, I'll talk about the division. So far, OpiWrites has been running amok, winning every single game thus far, going 4-0 with maximum amount of 8 points. And everyone else in division, apart from Popki and Turnboy, are really close next to each other. Same for Sauerkraut. 3 wins and 1 loss. I believe that loss was to Rav. I think that was lost to Rav. If that loss was to Rav for Sauerkraut. And Sauerkraut with this win. Oh, Sauerkraut lost match to Pavki. I forgot. Yeah, that was I'm sorry. You're right. So a win here for Sauerkraut would put him right on top of the division, and it would create a mess, and it basically his division is a mess already at the top 5 with Nebula, Sauerkraut, Mini Rack, Robin, OpiWrites all right in there. Yeah, a very important match for both of them. OpiWrites with this win, I think, would basically secure top 3. Basically with the 5 wins, it's very hard to see 3 more people surpassing 10 points. So with this win, OpiWrites would pretty much secure a spot in the elimination bracket of the Grandmaster. And with Sauerkraut, a win here would put him right at top of the division as well, fighting for that first place. As I think we do have a pick and bans to analyze as well. If we can get that up on the screen. Indeed. OpiWrites bans Aquarium, very standard, and restricting gallery. One of the Sauerkraut's favorite venues, understandable. And Sauerkraut bans veranda and ballroom. Ballroom only restrict. I would maybe expecting a ban on ballroom since that's OpiWrites' most favorite map, but maybe just not liking veranda against OpiWrites specifically. As we do have double balcony from OpiWrites, so another double balcony and Sauerkraut doubling Redwoods. I also one of his favorite venues, but OpiWrites also really favors Redwoods, so it's interesting. So and we do have ballroom, modern, gallery, and library to finish it off. So I'm very interested about his double balcony pick from OpiWrites. I know he likes the map, but I
Yeah,
don't know if we want to double it.
yeah, I've heard so, not a lot of people have anything good to say about balcony, but I think Opie is one of the few people who kind of like believes in balcony as in like, yeah, like the better player should be winning balcony and there's a lot of ways you could play it to work out in your favor. So it's an interesting choice. Yeah, I know I guess his, usual favorite ballroom wasn't an option to double. So yeah, it's kind of an interesting choice as a fallback. I don't know if maybe this is in some way geared towards his opponent Sauerkraut because I don't think he's played balcony against anyone else. Maybe that's because they banned it. But yeah, yeah, I am also interested to see how that one plays out.
Maybe just Overwrites is one of the players with the highest green rate in community, so and also balcony really favoring those who have very high green rates. So maybe also that is playing into the why they picked it. But anyways, I'm excited to get in. I don't think we should wait anymore. Let's go into even though it's balcony, I have some chagrins there as well. OpiWrites gonna be gonna be spying first as pearls. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, and you mentioned Opie being one of the top green rates, and it's actually like not even close. If the AT leaderboards are to be used as a reference, nobody really comes anywhere close to Opie's records in that regard. Um, Unfortunately, don't get to take full advantage here since we weren't in the 2 flirt range. So gonna at the very least be a 3 flirt, and we already have picked up a highlight. Interestingly enough.
I don't think that was even for the talk. I think that was for the entry. And we do hit another green for 72%.
Yeah, so if we are already a highlight, the sniper's aware that we've, at least got the one early talk, and yeah, I don't know if the window flirt is being suspected because we did go cross convo from teal at the very least.
I think we're just far enough from. I think we're a little bit too far away, so the green here doesn't finish our flirt. I think it was 45 flirt and then 72, so it would be 99% flirt. So we're gonna
Oh,
have to move.
45 to, yeah, that is, yeah, if
Yeah,
that's
so for
true, that's
green
very
here,
unfortunate.
yeah, for green here, it's not gonna be 99%, and Toba would not like this 99% flirt.
Yeah, and we do pick up the 99%. So, I mean, honestly, what felt like a brilliant decision to go cross convo is really kind of biting us right now. Because the thing is, I think well, we'll see what happens on this contact, but we might have been in a position to just get a clean win there.
Yeah, but this contact is not
Opinion
looking
red.
good. BB does come off, but we really need our seduction target to come back in. And if the tail come back in and we immediately, no, we don't. Oh, we finish
Yeah,
flirt.
are we getting away with it?
No, we're not.
Oh, we get shot for the window flirt. Oh, that's heartbreaking. The 99%, because the thing is, 10 seconds had passed after the contact. So if we had got the 100, we just win. But honestly, good shot. Because the thing is, like, even for a window flirt, that was a pretty long range flirt. So just good awareness from Sauerkraut there
Oh, maybe.
to take that
I don't
shot.
know. We do have a paddling estimate here in Nebula. Is this a highlight for entry, or maybe it's just the delayed talking for one? Because it doesn't seem bad to me. Oh no.
I cannot comment.
So Sauer himself is saying highlight is for leaving the first window too fast, which I did
Ooh.
not even think about.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
still
That's
good
fast.
good awareness from sauerkrauts and
Yeah,
be able to see on top of that.
I can
Uh,
confidently say I would not have noticed that.
I mean that's why I asked as well. I didn't notice that either. But in any case, sauerkraut is up 1-0, and let's see how they're gonna do on balcony spy side. Picking orange, sorry, so basically pearls, but with a different skin. Let's see, in 3, 2, 1, playing it. I mean, walking speed is not super important on balcony. You'd prefer not to walk at all if you can. Get away with it.
Yeah, so pretty low key start so far. Just kind of acting innocent. We're cross convo, but we're so close to the center. I think we still get some decent flare percentage here. Oh, and our ST bails on us as
Oh,
soon
we
as we
do get a
try.
bug, though.
Oh, we do get the bug instead. We'll definitely take that over the flare progress. Was that in any way seen by the sniper?
I don't think so. I think the angle that the OPRS was holding, I don't think you could have seen the bug. And sorry, it doesn't have a very noticeable
Opinion red.
linear. We do have a white banana bread. We are seen talking. We do pick up highlight, but with no flirt credited done, this is not gonna be a shot. And Sauerkraut just picks up a spy win with the sneaky bug of all
Yeah,
things.
really nice bug. And yeah, I mean, you just can't take that shot unless you suspect a bug. Which yeah, I think OP just didn't have a reason to suspect it at that point. Um, just yeah, really good timing, knowing that that bug was there. I think probably based off of maybe the perceived sniper angle.
Yeah, and with that, I mean, I don't know. I'm glad I lost the words. Just a very nice opportunity taken advantage of, and Sauerkraut goes up 2-0 in already in OP's double. OP would really like to get this spy win to not potentially lose control of this entire set. Playing as Seek, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, kind of looking a little identical to the last set. Where the person who picked that venue started off in a deficit of 0-2, but yeah, I'm sure OP would love to start bringing it back here. And yeah, just honestly, that was an impressive play. Like, you really don't see Bug really making an impact that often on balcony, but Yeah, in GM level, I guess just players just have that awareness to know when it can be effective.
We are waiting really long time for this first flirt. I I get if you trust your green rates, this could be a good thing. Okay, we do hit a white banana bread though. That'll knock out Salmon since he was picking up a drink and thus couldn't contact. But
Yeah, it's one of those things like I don't know, like with a player who's hitting, like 90% of their greens, like whites almost don't even really factor into the equation. So probably not thinking about that too much. Um, but yeah, we're not even really going for flirts yet, which is interesting. I
yeah,
know.
as good as your green rate is, if you don't actually even attempt them, it's
Yeah,
yeah,
we're getting to the point where we can't even go for two timer flirts, so we're kind of forcing ourselves to,
and
yeah,
seduction target leaves as well.
have to rush if we want to try to finish. I think Opie is probably committed to timing out at this point. Um,
Or we're just waiting for okay, seduction target does come to us. I think this is just close enough for the 2 flirt range. We're safety off on the twin here, but no shot thus far.
yeah, and
Yeah, I
like
think we're really hoping for this twin to get shot, but Sauerkraut is holding their shot, and I think it's just gonna have to be a crashback at the very end. It is, and that on Sauerkraut is all over it.
yeah, and I think maybe this is Opie just kind of playing off of his reputation a little bit because he really is not a player to time out. Very rare for him to do so, especially on a venue like Balcony where it's not really hard for him to find a finish. With his being able to hit greens pretty much at will. Um, so yeah, just very very good sniping from Sour. Just knowing like, hey, I don't believe that you're finishing. I think there's guests that probably could have been finishing, but yeah, just I guess all the sniping info put together. Or Sour just knew he could hold the shot there.
I mean, a risky hold. Our seduction target was potentially finishing flirting with us, but good hold from Sauerkraut and already up 3-0. Let's see if they can win the last spy game on this venue. Going up as text, starting in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure Opie does not want to get swept on his own double right now. So very important to find the sniper win. Luckily, we do highlight the spy along with another guess at the windows. I'm not entirely sure what that could have been for.
I think
And
that was just a flirt pairing.
yeah,
Those two.
Ambassador in a pretty precarious position here too, but don't think anyone really has an actual good bug angle though.
It's Sauerkraut immediately leaves. Yes, deciding that we can't really timer flirt this one out, so just oh no, we can go into a conversation. I don't know if there's enough room here though. I think someone has to leave. And the seduction target teases us. I thought we're gonna be coming back to us, but unfortunately not the case.
That's interesting. We do a little redirect too. It looks like we wanted to chase, but I guess Queen took the spot that we wanted.
Okay. Setting up to our SD near again.
And yeah, we do go ahead and chase. So yeah, kind of a tough position to finish here, seeing as we do need at least two more flirts.
And a seduction target leaves though. And we don't even get the second flirt, so we're gonna have to rush the last 2 flirts unless we can get a bug again, but I don't think the opportunity is gonna be as good as the last game. And it's a
Yeah,
Y test for 62%. Gonna
yeah,
have to bail and come back closer to our seduction target and hit a green even at that.
yeah. I don't think you can really finish here. I mean, you can try, but I think we may just have to commit to timing out.
I think it's gonna have to be a crash bug. It is. It is a
Uh,
bug,
Not a
but
bad attempt, but yeah, it looks like Opie's on top of it.
yeah, the snapback is slightly visible, and that's enough for OP to shoot. So OpiWrites manages to get one game on balcony in, but I don't think he was expecting to go down 3-1 in his own double. So really needs to make up that gap in Redwoods.
Yeah, definitely not what you'd expect, especially, if you're someone who generally does pretty well in balcony. It's not, yeah, just not what you really expect. But yeah, Redwoods, definitely a lot of opportunities for exciting play here. Definitely, yeah, between these two, this should be a pretty fun set of venues. So it looks like, yeah, Opie leading things off with Sorry in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the most interesting because both of these players play the venue. Both of them are good, really good on it, and I expect to see some fireworks out of both of them. Especially since their reputation as both of them being very aggressive spies. To be honest, most of this Grandmaster division are kind of aggressive spies if you think about it. At least 4 of them.
Yeah, taking up,
Nebula, OpiWrites, Sauerkraut, and Meteoric all being aggressive.
yeah, playing pretty conservative so far though. Kind of used to, I mean, yeah, kind of used to people taking advantage of the occlusion to be a little more active, but I guess maybe at this level, you're kind of aware that the sniper is really seeing a lot more than other snipers. So yeah, playing a little safe. Yeah, about 2.5 minutes to kind of make something happen here. Guess party has been pretty active. I think Seek has been at books and bar, picking up the highlight for that. Boots is at books, probably taking up some inspect suspicion. Not too much else going on at the moment.
Yeah, that's I think this variant doesn't. I has only it only has 14 guests, so I think it's a bit less than the standard one. So if any of the guests are active, that's actually even more advantageous. As we do go for a time total. Unfortunately, it's an 89%, but we do immediately leave. Yeah, we are gonna go for a timeout. It is green one.
So hopefully that isn't seen because Kane just finished inspects. He was at the far right statue and now he's at books. So if there was ever someone to frame, I think Kane would be it. Um,
Is he going to bar as well? Oh, is he? Yes, he is going to bar, so could be a potential frame target for him as well. Especially if they join our conversation with the DA. That would be just
And in the red.
sick.
oh, and
Unfortunately, no, no, I'm
unfortunately
kidding.
gets eliminated. So I think now we're committed to trying to find a finish here. With the time at, I think I do believe Opie can find a finish. Pretty. Yeah, I mean we're in one floor territory, but to find 2 additional missions, which is a little unfortunate. I believe we still have the delegate? No, we don't. No, I don't think we ever went to bar, did we?
No, I don't think we have. And we do okay. Berlin does come up, but we're are one of the
Oh,
highlights.
sorry. I guess we did actually. Okay, so we get the purloin. Um, and
The
yeah, I think
problem is we need one more mission, and we're only one of 2 people.
yeah, one more full mission, and the only one that's not going to take a considerable amount of time is going for bugs. So can we get a bug as a highlight? It'll be tough, and
We
we go
do go
for it.
for it. Yeah, but we just get
Yeah,
shot.
maybe just slightly mistimed. If we were maybe a little bit ahead of the ambassador, it maybe would have been a little more noticeable. Maybe we still get shot for the path in that case, but
Yeah,
yeah,
especially if we're even. I don't know. Even if that bug is super amazing, even if especially you're one of 2, even that path could be just shot for. But yeah, just Sauerkraut on top of the purloin and continues to roll in momentum from balcony. Excuse me. Going on
yeah,
to the next game.
yeah. Pretty good sniping from Sour because that was a fairly active party at least at times. So yeah, just knowing to hold on the suspects and yep, just was able to narrow that purloin down enough.
Sauerkraut going to go as Spy, playing as Disney. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Oh,
Yeah,
gonna go
Sour.
for. Oh, I thought we are gonna go for a bug here, but sniper angle held very well to guard against that.
Yeah, Ambassador is. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So we do take
Oh,
advantage of that positioning, and that was
oh,
that
that
was
was a solid bug.
that was pretty clean because I think in addition to the natural occlusion here, that front conversation was kind of blocking some of that as well.
Not only that, we made it seem like we bounced off from Alice there, as we when we tried to go for the bookcase there. So that pan made it even more believable, as we do hit an evergreen for 51%.
Yeah, it really did just look like a legitimate AI path. I probably wouldn't have thought too much of it if I'd seen it myself. Um, and I don't even think we got credit for it, so we're in a very good spot here.
Um, I think Sauerkraut's probably was strongest because at least they've seen he's one of the best people at doing bugs, and I think this entire community has, and it should definitely shows why. I think you just got that bug absolutely clean. We do get a contact in the meantime. We only get a one low light out of it. That's it.
And yeah, I see what you're saying about the bugs because I think a lot of people might have seen the Amba's position and thought like, okay, I could walk by and bug, but Sour did it in a way where it just drew like no suspicion. It just looked like an AI bouncing around from one pad to another. Yeah, really brilliant stuff. And I mean, we're already 3 missions down, 145 left. Like all we got to do is just finish up inspects, and I just don't see how OP can shoot for any of this.
Yeah, we're gonna waste a little bit of time here by just picking up a book. Not maybe thinking that, oh, if I've just rushed statues at the end of the game, I'm not really at the end of the game, but like a middle game, I could be shot for it. But if I waste a little bit of time idle and then go to inspect, it's not gonna be as suspicious.
Yeah, going for the unnecessary book is a nice touch. And
We're
yeah,
not even on screen currently. We're watching this bug. We're guarding this bug carefully, and I don't know if we. I don't think we're gonna be the shots. We are still at the statues. I think we may be guarding a swap, but doesn't seem like it. And Sauerkraut picks up another win, going up 5-1 versus OpiWrites.
yeah, just beautiful spy play all around from Sour on that one. And yeah, tough for OP because that's a hard one to shoot for.
Let's.
I
I
think
want to take a look at that bug again because that seems like a perfect trajectory for it. The snapback is slightly visible from the spy side. It's sniper side. Sorry, if you look at it, there is a fist there clenched, but it's. I mean, it's not super noticeable, and if you're not exclusively guarding that, it's very easy to miss.
yeah, that
And
definitely set
Sour
him up.
takes yeah, Sour takes full advantage of that.
Yeah, that definitely set him up for the win. And yeah, pacing was great, and I think he even timed that last statue at a time when the Amba was in danger. So Sniper didn't even really have a much of an interest in looking at us, anyways. Yeah, just really good stuff all around.
Yeah, OpiWrites desperate to stop the bleeding, down 5-1. Playing as Alice, let's see what they can do in 3, 2, 1. Playing it.
Yeah, definitely not a position that I'm used to seeing OP in, down by a considerable amount this early on.
Especially in this tournament where they have won every single game thus far.
Yeah, not only has OP won his games, but he's played like really good players, like people who, yeah, like I think like Robin Mini. It's just yeah, he's kind of been on a rampage, so kind of expecting him to start making a comeback here. Just yeah, interested to see what he does. So far, just kind of playing low key, not trying to draw too much suspicion early on. Maybe kind of waiting for a better look from the party.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But well, I think we're waiting for our seduction target to be basically flirtable without going to the statues and getting an early highlights. Yeah, very slow play thus far. We're just hoping that seduction target lands somewhere, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
so
chase them.
small man at the right books. Maybe he could be a little bit suspicious. Yeah, I think okay. So we do decide to go ahead and get this flirt progress. Probably a good decision. Maybe gonna take a delegate while we're here.
Indeed, we are.
Oh,
I
and Smallman is finishing up statues, so that's always a good sign. You know, Smallman on redwoods finishing statues. I think OP's probably aware of that, so that may enter into his plans as well.
a minute 50 left. Only one flirt to our name. We have a delegate in pocket, but I don't imagine we're gonna send it. We do go for a fake banana bread. It is a pretty good fake. First of all, knock out Small Man, as we do get an angry shake from OpiWrites, as we do send it to Disney, sorry, not Disney, Seek. Let's see if I think it's gonna come off. Let's see the reaction from Sauerkraut. Caroline does come off. What is the reaction?
Yeah, a little unfortunate that we knocked out Smallman, but it actually was a really good contact with only 2 people being out. Yeah, so we get the Purloin. Yeah, I think the shake may have just been the sniper feeling like they don't have a good handle on what's going on in this party. But I assume with a Purloin, Sour can at least narrow this down quite a bit.
Yeah, so Purloin does come on, but we do pick up the highlights and we get safetied off. I think we're a dead spy walking. Even the taker gets neutral lit. Sorry, King gets neutral. I think we're just a dead spy walking.
Yeah, we settle right here by the ambush, so we're gonna get stared down quite a bit. Gonna be kind of hard to force anything to happen here. So we're leaving. Okay, so we have to get the real contact now. So I think we are committed to at least trying to finish. Still have 2 more missions to do in 20 seconds, so let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, I don't see us surviving any mission. Even Flirt, I think, is gonna get shot. I think
Yeah,
we're just gonna be timing out.
yeah,
I don't
timeout
see
or
us doing
time
it.
ad is really the only options here.
No, yeah, we are timing out. I think even if we do try to attempt mission, Sauerkraut was, I think, all over us. We're being safetied off about 50 seconds left of the game. I think we were well and truly know who could have sent that Purloin.
Yeah, I assume maybe just a frustrating game from the spy side. I think OP wanted to bug, but just never quite got the opportunities he wanted, and yeah, it just kind of resulted in just being in a position where we had too much to do without enough time to do it.
But Sauerkraut continues to be on the roll, going 6-1 versus OpiWrites. Definitely a strong scoreline. Let's see if they can actually keep it up. As Sauerkraut does press the Soulman button. I don't think it's an emergency, but it's Small Man on Redwoods is definitely scary. Let's see what Sauerkraut is able to do with it in 3, 2, 1, play it. Oh, we have a Drake in hand. That could have been a good bug. Oh, we really wanted to squeeze into the back there to get I think not a flirt, but maybe just a book, and we could have hit him behind Alice there, as we do. And Small Man picks up an immediate highlights.
Yeah, Sour definitely will go for some cheesy plays. I think he was trying to sneak in to go for a little book rip. Oh, and we go for the bug instead. Our height definitely playing to our advantage here, because I think anyone else would have had a visible arm in that situation, but I think we just got away with that one.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we got away with that, since we are highlights and potentially being paid more attention to.
Yeah, I think the highlight came in like slightly before the bug though. Yeah, I don't know. With the angle, the arm might have been ever so slightly visible, but that was definitely a good time to be Smallman, I think.
Contact does come off. Knocks out 3 people. We are the only conversation of real though, so that's a bit unfortunate. Are we gonna send our seduction target? We do. And we're gonna follow them for a flirt here.
Yeah, and I mean, why not? I mean, you're up so much. Why not just play aggressive and just force the sniper to make a decision? Yeah, I mean, Sour just really just kind of been in the zone in this game, so.
Purloin does come off. And an immediate shot from OpiWrites. Just very much on top of it, and Opie finally stops the bleeding and picks up first game, I think, in quite a while now.
Yep, very much need a game. Yeah, first one since I think
Balcony.
yeah, I think since Balcony, if I'm not mistaken. So, and now we're actually moving to Opie's best venue, Ballroom. So yeah, probably as good a time as ever for momentum shift, and he will be on the spy side as Bling Twin in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah,
So yeah,
Ballroom is definitely OP's probably favorite playground, and
yep, this is
he's
the
been banging about how good the venue is.
natural habitat of the OpiWrite. It's where it can be most commonly found, and he really does just know this venue like inside and out. He knows all these weird kind of angles, like when you're just times when you can like really be sneaky when like you wouldn't really expect just based off of I don't know conversations, pillars, things like that. So yeah, I do expect him to use his knowledge of this venue to his advantage here, and maybe try to pull things back a little bit.
That beginning part sounded like some sort of National Geographic skit. OpiWrites in his natural habitat of Ballroom.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we do have 144%. Contact would seem relatively nice. If Small Man is at the center statue, so we may want to keep him around potentially for contact. Oh, but it only does one cycle though.
Yeah, and Small Man goes straight from center statues to the briefcase, so I definitely know he's picking up some behavioral suspicion or even just basic mission count
And in
suspicion.
red.
Okay, so yes, it looks like about 3 or 4, yeah, about 4 lowlights available. So we get the contact, 44% on the flirt, probably not ideal. We do have the fingerprint. I think we took the fingerprint from Toby.
Yeah, that was a difficult print from Toby, and we do hit it.
And
Oh,
yeah, I think with a difficult print, usually those are a lot less likely to be credited. So I think we could maybe sneak in fingerprint completion without the sniper being too aware.
so I think it's gonna be coming down to a question of the last mission.
Interestingly enough, we don't stick around to do a flirt, but we are in a position to
Oh,
do a green
Purloin.
purloin. That yeah, and like I was saying, like the little sneaky things OP does, like that's one of them. I don't think many snipers are going to be prepared for what just happened, and we finish up fingerprints in the meantime. So we really just have to finish up the flirt and hope that the purloin can't be traced back to us, and it looks like it's not.
It is not. We shoot the taker. I think we just assumed that was just a white purloin, and Sauerkraut unfortunately shoots the wrong guest, and OpiWrites we're winning 2 in a row for the first time in the set, and slowly but surely maybe coming back to the set. That was a really nice purloin, though.
Yeah, the purloin was definitely what swung the game here. I think just leaving the conversation and doing that green so quickly, I just don't think the sniper had time to add him to the purloin chain.
I don't think we even noticed it. I think that was just. I think we're assuming just. I don't think we even saw Toby offering to us because the conversation was so full. So it blocked Toby completely. So we may not even seen that he was offering to. That was a really good awareness from OpiWrites to do it.
Yeah, so 2 in a row for Opie and about to snipe on his #1 venue. So yeah, let's see if he can keep it going. Sauerkraut gonna try to answer as text on the spy in 3, 2, 1, playing it. And yeah, I mentioned Opie is pretty good at ballroom. Sour is pretty good at ballroom too. So all those things that make Opie good, Sour is also quite good at as well. I've played him on ballroom and he just gets away with everything. So it's yeah, I'm excited to see what he's gonna do on the spy side as well.
And thus far, Sour Spy has been really, I guess, impressive and aggressive. Speaking of aggressive, we go for an early green timeout.
Yeah, not even like even just doing the fully illegal, just time out and leave. So yeah, just hoping that the sniper's just not seeing any of that, and they don't. So yeah, just basically get a free time ad and pick up 34% of the flirt as well.
Of course, this seduction target doesn't come back to our conversation circle, but still, you'd be happy with having a time ad and one flirt done. Speaking of which, seduction target does come to us.
I wonder what that little adjustment was. Like it seemed like he scooted slightly away from the ST. Oh, I guess he's getting in a range where he can be offered.
Just do an innocent take, though.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But yeah, I mean, with the time ad, we're kind of in a position where we can just kind of take our time. No need to really rush. But let's see. So we can't take this drink print since we have our own drink in hand, and Ambassador rejects anyways. It looks like we're gonna chase down the ST, or not.
Indeed, we're not. Maybe we're gonna go now, like snuggle up next. Is this close? I don't for a flirt.
If we green, okay, so
Okay,
yeah,
good. It was good for a green. I was thinking that even so. Again, Louis, again aggressive. We just talk and then immediately leave.
yeah,
Starting right
so
next to Amba.
yeah, right next to Amba, and it doesn't look like the meter is going up. So it is. So we can at least well, if he moves far enough away, we could take this briefcase. But instead, he goes straight to the bookcase. So I don't think the briefcase is gonna be an option at all. So you know, what
Maybe we're
started
standing
off
up with
looking
this bug. I think we're standing up with this bug here. Oh no. Sorry, continue.
yeah, so what started off looking pretty good with the time ad is starting to look a little precarious, but we actually, okay, so I guess there's an answer to that. Go for a second time ad. And yeah, so a minute and a half has been added to this game. We don't have much progress, but we still have 2 whole minutes to make something happen. So finally we get this fingerprint in hand. And I think, you know, fingerprints is probably a good option. With 2 time ads, the ambassadors had a lot of opportunities to leave prints like all around the venue, so. And yeah, we go straight for the briefcase, but Seek denies it.
Yeah, so okay, so looking up at the prints here, current situation. Okay, so Ambassador's leaving the another print at green.
Yeah, and I
And
think even a difficult was, or at least a difficult was available from earlier. Instead, just gonna go and take this clean print right before Kane smudges it.
oh, seduction cat. Unfortunately, we don't manage to get the flutter off in time, but
And yeah, we're actually in a situation where we're gonna have to go up to our ST, I think about 5 times to complete this flirt. So if Opie has been kind of paying attention to behavioralism, he might be able to catch on
oh,
to that.
another time now even. Can this might be a flirt swap play and into a contact to distract. This probably is what's gonna be happening. It is. It
Uh,
is a green swap.
Green swap, so we need to hurry up and do one more mission quickly. Is the DA in convo? I don't believe they are.
No, they're not.
So how are
And
we
they're not
finishing?
bug. No, but bug in this position would be too bold. Say the
Oh, we
swap.
do go for a bug. Wrong
Oh, it
arm
is.
bug right at the window.
And we're not highlights,
I think
and we're
Opie
not.
just doesn't. Yeah, I think maybe he's just not aware of who was at that statue.
Yeah, and maybe not even sure. Okay, was this a white gray or a green fade? In any case, Sauerkraut with the really nice say finish here.
Yeah, it kind of
Um,
felt like everything was going wrong for Sour in terms of like the ST just bailing over and over again. Like it felt, just felt really hard to win from the spy side. But I think just I don't know, just like having the relentlessness to just keep chasing after it just really paid off. Just yeah, I mean, just got a clean swap. I think it was just at a time when maybe he wasn't sure if it was Kane or Tex, and maybe just didn't have enough time to decide before taking the shot.
Also, a really clean bug at the end of the game here, though, as
Yeah,
well.
beautiful wrong arm bug there. So I think maybe just yeah, I don't know. It's just high level plays. It's really well done from Sour.
Yeah, up 7-3 versus OpiWrites. Only needs a couple of more wins to secure the win in this set. We're gonna move on to library, so bit of a change of pace. Let's see if OpiWrites can manage to find success in it. We're gonna be playing as Rocker, starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, and I
What do
mean
you
that's
think?
gotta feel crushing for Opie, like on his, on ballroom. Kind of was kind of in the driver's seat. I felt like a little bit to get to, a nice 3-0 run and have this game be a 2-point game instead of a 4-point game. So definitely got to hurt. Library though, it's kind of a venue where you can make something happen. It's kind of hard because of the fifth mission, but um, just the way the venue's set up in general is it kind of gives spies opportunities they wouldn't normally have.
We do go for a quick 51% flirt into a leave for, to reset our cooldown. So, a bit of an awkward entry here, bounce, but should be fine. Oh, we sadly don't finish it, but 85% flirt is still nice.
Yeah, I mean we choose the flirt, which I think is fine. Because sniper can't really be looking for that too much. Yeah, unfortunately it's not a 2 green, but I mean we're at a position where any red is good enough. I mean, yeah, any white is good enough.
Oh, we're going to the side statue. Oh, we're doing an immediate swap, and I think, oh, we're putting it back down and move. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work. And yeah,
Oh, Sour
Sauerkraut
saw it.
shoots it.
Yeah, I
Sauerkraut just
think
shoots it.
let's see here.
Bit overzealous, I think, that play. I mean, I understand the play. Just thinking, oh, Ambassador's at the other side of the venue, Toby's at the other side of the venue. I have enough time to basically do a swap, and he wouldn't notice. But
Yeah, I think it's just one of
Sauerkraut's
the
all over that.
Yeah, I think maybe just one of those situations where like I'm probably gonna have to take at least one risk here. If I can get away with it, I'm in a great position. But yeah, if not, it's all over, and that's I guess that's the risk you take.
Yeah, Sauerkraut already on match points. We're gonna have 5 match points potentially. This is the first one on library. Spying as Seek. Thing is starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, I think Sauerkraut's probably feeling pretty good right now. That last game, it felt like things were kind of getting away from him, but still managed to reel it back in. So probably feeling pretty confident on the spy side. Just gonna continue doing what's been working so far. Um, yeah, no reason to really change things up.
Early book take. I wonder if this is gonna be yeah, we're just gonna go and take. We're in the basically a pillar bug, hiding behind a pillar. A drive-by bug would be visible, but instead we don't do it. Instead, we're just gonna dump it. And we
Yeah,
do
and the
get the
highlight,
highlight.
like I wonder if the highlight was for a potential bug path. I'm not quite sure. I mean, it could be for just not seeing where we took the book from. I mean I mean that would have to be it because otherwise we'd be getting shot in that situation. So yeah, it's
Basically saying, I don't know where did you get your book from. I didn't see it, so you're gonna get a highlight, and I'll keep track of you.
yeah, because I think generally in most cases OP is going to be on top of like where the books came from, where they're going. But yeah, I think Sour took that one so quickly that OP didn't really get to track it, which I'm sure was intentional.
I'm stepping in conversation. We do gonna get a white test of 33%. Um, looking at the party, it is somewhat active, but yeah, we do have 4 highlights. Now 5 highlights, so there is some activity. But I think with that highlight, especially for, I think that highlight is gonna be super hard to really shake off.
Yeah, I mean the question is how strong of a highlight is this? If it was just for what looked like maybe a kind of a bug path, then probably not going to be tunneled. But yeah, if it's for a suspected microfilm, I think Obi's going to be looking a little closer. Um, but yeah, I mean, really just a good situation to be in. You got that one hardtail out of the way. You can kind of go on cruise control for a bit. I think we will have to do another hardtail at some point, unless we do both inspects and prints. But Okay, yes, we do have actually one print thus far. So that could make its way into the plans.
Yeah, we do have an option to finish the inspect and swap there potentially if we want to. But we don't have a floor done yet, and that's the. And unfortunately, not gonna pick up a contact here either.
Yeah, and we do have
Is
to take this cross combo flirt as well. Not quite ideal. Yeah, up to 87% now. So we go ahead and take the single inspect. And there was a printable statue all the way on the other side, so we may return to finish up those missions at the same time.
Yeah, with a oh, bit of an awkward entry, but should be fine. Yeah, flirt done. Okay, double agent is on another conversation. And indeed, I think we are going for him. We're going to the same statue again. Maybe we're trying to lose heat. We're gonna pick up another inspec here though, but
Yeah, maybe not a bad situation because we could lose heat, and we also actually gain something from it. We are getting the second inspect. I think the print that's all the way on the other statue set should still be there. I haven't seen many guests over on those statues. Well, I
oh
say
now
that. Yeah, I think. Okay, I think we're gonna. Okay, so Queen, I think smudged that print if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, and OP. Yeah, I think OP is just a little aware of what's going on here.
I think that we just were too late to leave to the. I mean, if the AI, I think we're just late to leave, and I think we were on top of it. That the sleep could have been finished here.
Yeah, I think Queen was just ruining the fun for Sour here. A little unfortunate, but OP will gladly take that one with the way things have been going so far.
Indeed, dodged one match point thus far. Still needs to dodge 4 more to secure a point. And next enemy is gonna be modern. So again, pretty hard for the spy side. Let's see if OP can manage it playing as red dress. Starting in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
It's an interesting spawn location. I didn't realize the guest could spawn like way behind the bar like that. just a random thought. So yeah, looks like gonna chase down the ST here. Hopefully they settle right by us in this conversation.
They're relatively close. We do hit a green for 46%. We're going to gladly take it. Very active bar early on.
Yeah, active bar. Looks like Ambassador took a drink too, so some of them are picking up prints as well.
Yeah, and some statue visitors as well. Very active party early on, so a lot of things to Sauerkraut to track. Me.
Yeah, and probably a good time maybe for OP to get in on some of that credit as well, since it's not going to be as focused on us. I think but I think we are a little content to just time us for now. Maybe just kind of wait a bit. And actually, we're in with a DA as well. These conversations are starting to fill up, so that may be another thing to take advantage of.
Yeah, a contact here wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. There's still quite a few lowlights would be taken, and
It does feel a
especially
little
don't.
early.
Yeah, you don't want to knock out like 5 or 6 people at minute 15 into a game.
Yeah, so with these two flirts, I do feel like it's probably time to maybe pick up some progress elsewhere. I think there's a difficult print on green books, and I think that's probably the only available print. And yeah, I guess they're still going to statues, so maybe not a bad time to go into statues, even though we'd have to go to 2 sets to complete, but not too many other options at the moment.
Production target leaves just before the cooldown expires, so we're not going to be able to finish the flirt here. And I think after this talk animation, we're going to be leaving here and trying to find some greener pastures. I say that so far OpiWrites has been content of going slow. This is going to be a timeout situation.
Yeah, it does feel like a timeout is necessary. Yeah, I don't think, like based off of the timing, I don't think that's going to be noticed, so I think that was a good decision.
Should be. I think we're gonna finish up this flirt. Yeah, indeed, the flirt is done. We have done a tie match, but only one flirt thus far. Okay, we're gonna be stepping the conversation RDA. The conversations are really good. I would hope to see this contact done fast, and it is. It's gonna knock out a couple of people, but no more than that. So it's a pretty damn good contact.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, no, it's just a question of what else do we want to do. So with this ordering, since we did the seduce, we did the contact, we did those things without picking up a highlight. So once we go on to statues, prints, whatever it may be, we're not gonna be too focused for it. And yeah, it looks like okay. So we're gonna grab this book here. So I guess
Is that a difficult
guess
print
a film
still there?
transfer might be in the plans. I don't think there's a difficult print on green.
Oh, yeah, maybe that was beforehand.
Yeah, I mean, I know he had gone to green like quite a bit earlier, but I think it had been fully smudged by now. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the statues. I think that's a good decision. And also we see that Ambassador's leaving a print on statues as well. Yeah, I don't think he's left really too many prints around the venue. Just there was the green, like there's one, yeah, the one statue print, and then really bookcase or briefcase, and that's about it.
50 seconds left. What's gonna be? Oh, we go for a bug attempt. It's not taken.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I do like that bug. You know, where you join conversation and like you do the wrong arm as you're turning. I think. So I wonder if Sauer just had a good angle on that.
Yeah, Star had a perfect angle to see that, and the star was sticking out way out there to make
Oh
the
yeah,
tower.
because just not quite that 90-degree angle that you want. Um, yeah, unfortunately, when you get a little bit of an angle on that, it becomes very visible even with the wrong arm. So yeah, good angle from Sauer. Yeah, decent attempt from Opie, but yeah, just honestly, just lights out play from Sauerkraut in the set.
Indeed, both from the spy and Cypher sides, just I think Sour's on another level this game, and with that, it puts the Grandmaster division in all sorts of turmoil. OpiWrites was clear favorite up until this match, but right now, 4 people are within 1 point of each other. Nebula has 6 points, but he's still 1 match short. Nebula has played 4 matches, while the other people at the top there play 5. So, still some ground to be made up.
Yeah, this is an incredibly close division. Not really what you'd expect in Grandmaster. You kind
I
of,
believe
you would think someone would be running away with it, but yeah, Sour and Opie both on 4-1, and Rav and Mini are not that far behind, and Nebula for that matter. Yeah, really, like anything could happen in this division at this point.
yeah, it's not I mean, it's all gonna come down to the final week, almost for sure, who's gonna be in the top 3 for those divisional championships. And it's basically anybody's game in the top 5. I don't think Turnip Boy and Popki are not likely to make it anymore. Maybe Popki theoretically, but not super likely. But Nebula, Mini, Rob, Opie, and Sour, all 5 clearly in the running. And I'm excited to watch and cast more of this division, because any of these players can pretty much beat. If I'm not talking about the top 5 fighting for the top 3 places, can basically beat any one of those on any given day, and it all comes down to inches. And yeah, it's that's basically it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, still some good matches to come, some very important matches to come. Yeah, Mini Opie, that's gonna be a battle. Oh, Nebula Sour, that's always a good one. Yeah, I can't even can't even speculate on how those are gonna go. So yeah, enjoyed the matches today. Congratulations to the winners, and yeah, looking forward to seeing more next week.
Yeah, I wonder what we're gonna have next week. We're gonna have more of I want it's up to you. I wonder if we're gonna have more Master Grandmaster casts, or what divisions.
We're gonna see more Master and Grandmaster, and we
Oh, I love it.
Also
all of
gonna
it.
see one Sapphire match, I believe.
Okay. Glad
Uh,
to hear it.
yeah, I mean it's gonna be announced on the Discord, of course. So if you are interested in that, you should follow. At least you should be in the Discord and see the announcements in the casting announcements channel, I guess.
Discord jazz/gg/SpyParty.
Yes. Anyhow, that was all. 2 matches, 2 beautiful matches done, and I want to thank both of you for casting.
No
Yep, thanks for
problem.
having me. Enjoyed the matches.
And
Same.
we will be here probably next week multiple times. Probably not Sunday, because Sunday there's a Hidden Cup final cast. And I feel like that would be a little bit disrespectful to also cast on that day. So we're gonna skip Sunday. But there's still something to watch on Sunday, so no, it's still good, right? Anyhow, yeah, just we're gonna cast some more matches in the coming weeks. So until then, see y'all.
Fairly well.
Bye.